Good morning, Facebook. Grace and peace to y'all. I love y'all. I saw an article, an interview, and it was between Kirk Cameron and I think some contemporary musician, Christian musician, and they were talking about how Christianity is not easy. And I was like, oh, what? I don't get that. I don't understand. Life is not easy. The way of Christ is producing a rest and an easiness within you. The way of Christ, the gospel of grace. Religion is heavy and burdensome. Performance-based religion, trying to justify yourself by your works, is heavy and weighs you down. But what's happened is that we've mixed law and grace. We've mixed the way that Jesus taught and the way that we've taught inside the church of, it's God's grace that gets you in, but now it's your job to stay in by your goodness, by your behavior, by your works. Come to me, all who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Yoke yourself to me, learn my ways, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. We get it so backwards. If you feel burdened down and are weighed down by religion, then you're just going down the wrong path. If you're going down that path of performing your way into rightness, rather than yielding your life to God and trusting Him with your very life, and then He's going to do the heavy lifting within your life. It doesn't mean our circumstances of life are always going to be easy. Life itself is difficult and challenging. But what happens is when we are fully yield to the love, grace, and mercy of God, we become free and filled. We're no longer lacking, trying to fill a void out there. And that's where I think so many people get it backwards. But it's so opposite of a difficult, hard life as far as a Christian or a follower of Christ. I hear that all the time, but I don't agree with it, because man-made religion is heavy and burdensome. But the beauty of who Christ was and who He is, it is by grace that you've been saved through faith. And this is not of yourselves. It's a gift of God. It's receiving that free gift of God's grace and salvation that motivates the heart, that changes the heart, and the life starts expressing itself in a new way. That's what my heart is. So if you feel weighed down and burdened in performance-based religion, there is another way, and it's the way of Christ, not the way of religion, not the way of justification by works or justification by works of the law or being under the law. We are in Christ and Christ is in us, so we can start living in that freedom and that fullness. And that's where the life starts to shine, because we get to be an expression of the love, grace, and mercy that we've received, and then we merely express. May God bless you. May He set you free. May He fill you with all of His fullness. To know the love of Christ, which surpasses knowledge, is to be filled with all the fullness of God. If you're full, you're no longer lacking, trying to fill a void, whether that be in performance-based religion or everything that we chase after in the world. We're meant to come back to the love of God, be His, be made whole, be made complete, lacking in nothing. Now I don't have to chase. I'm not on the treadmill of religion. I get to be an expression of that love wherever I am. God bless you all.